Alright, this is the next stop. You never know what you're gonna see or buy. That's some crazy hamburger right there. Pretty cool cacti. That's super cool. Good thing.
This program was made possible by viewers like you. Thank you.
And here's some more pickups from the 127.
Yo, VIP. Let's kick it.
Hi, and welcome back to Lux Garage. I'm Jason, but we're not going to be at Lux Garage today. We're going to Highway 127, the world's longest yard sale. We're going to go out and check it out and see what we can find.
Brass monkey. That funky monkey.
It's your monkey?
Yeah.
Come on, pick him up.
You get your sack.
Thank you. It's a nice looking wicker couch here. Use that kind of part of it too. Look at Jack's feed right here, it's cool. Pretty cool.
I was going to spray myself and I didn't.
At that place over by our house.
Oh, yeah.
The one where I got the foot thing. Oh. I think I'm over like, oh, bananas are
Nice little game.
What you saying over here? How much is that guy?
18.
Oh. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Lots and lots of glassware in this area, seems like. I don't know a lot about glassware, but if you did, there's plenty of it here for you to look at and buy. What you got here? Dollar table? What do you reckon was in that? That's pretty cool. This is $1. Is that $1? Huh? It's a lot. It's a lot. It's pretty wild, ain't it?
They're old.
This guy's old too.
Horsehair.
And this Ronald McDonald thing's kind of neat. But I like the, I think I'm going to get, I kind of like the bee. I kind of like strawberry shortcake here. I'm going to get these 2 pieces for $1. That pelican's cool, man.
That is cool.
Need him next to the water in Florida, the little pond. He's cool. Not $98 cool, but he's cool. A lot of food vendors up here. We have to snatch you something out there here in a little bit. It's pretty cool. Horseshoe art is pretty cool. Thrift and boutique. What you looking at all the time? Just a dollar table? That's cool. I like the old Captain Crook here.
Glasses to go, glasses to go. McDonald's has McDonald Land. Glasses to go, get the mayor, Big Mac, and even Ronald. A different glass every week at McDonald's.
Hamburglar. Look at his face. That's some crazy hamburglar right there. Grandma's back there.
One complete set.
Those are 6 in the set?
There's 6 in a set.
Yes, sir.
Those are the 2 stragglers I got.
What's your set cost?
I take 45 for the
45? That's cool.
set. 45 on that.
Pretty cool. Thank you. we got some metal art, which is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna run over here and look real quick, and then I'll go back to the metal art. Kind of neat. Like the old signs, like I said. Don't need any new old signs, but I like them. I need to start slowly trading around mine for something else. That's what I thought that was. That was an old tin top. Somebody turned into looking like the sign. Cool poster. It's a pretty good idea right there. Put your clock in it, hanging on the wall there. $4.25. Well, the palm trees, $200, $400. Pretty cool though. You don't have to plant those and worry about them. Pretty cool cacti too. Just about everything and anything you'd want. Lots of metal stuff, metal yard art. Never know what you're gonna see. Cool little desk right there. Good for editing. Put some wheels on it. The car.
You're watching the most exciting game you will ever see on your TV set. Telstar by Coleco with 3 different games. Telstar Tennis with digital scoring, variable speeds. Telstar Hockey. Each player controls a goalie plus a forward on the other side. Oops, a goal. And Telstar Singles Handball, a game you play yourself. Telstar Handball, Tennis, Hockey. All 3 at an exciting low price. For great family fun, hitch your TV to a Telstar by Coleco.
Cool jar right there. I like that jar. Sorry, bud.
Well, there's things that we spent. I don't want to miss that stuff.
Okay.
I'm just working for a guy.
Oh yeah.
And I swear I'm like he's gonna get over. And then I've been selling them for $1 a piece, and then I tell people that will charge fill my completely full, and $15 a jar. So that's fine. But then he just told me, he says, well, markets are supposed to be. Oh, I guess I'm like, I should go home.
All right, then you're right.
And then yes, the other day, some lady, there was a jar sitting there, and she filled it up halfway full. I sold it for $30. Yesterday, they came in, and she filled the same jar, and it was completely full. We sold it to her for $15. I'm like, you're about to be joking
So
me.
you're way ahead. Well, all right.
That's
Good,
what I
then you
told
can
her.
That's super cool. Good thing.
And I just told her, just go down your lane and try there.
You're right. Let me. Yeah, I'm making money. You just go away. Thanks. Maybe we won't get too wasted.
I hope not. Good luck.
What color?
How much are your cars on the board back here?
They are $3 for $1.
3 for $1. All right.
Any loose cars,
These.
3 for $1.
Okay.
And then, like the ones over there in the back, they're 3 for $1. But if you want to buy the whole bag,
Okay.
they're $20 a bag.
All right. I need one more at least to round out my dollar. She's got more over here. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get these out of here. Let me get these out of your way. Yeah, these are older, aren't they?
There's a bunch of older ones back there.
A lot of cars to get to $20. That's why I said I think 3 for $1. Perfect for what I'm looking for. I don't know what that is.
Like a spider.
He's actually got a book. It'll tell you what the value of it is.
I'm gonna, he's got all these to go through. I'm gonna look through these real quick because I thought I saw a 50, yeah, right there, 55 Chevy right there. I'm gonna go through these real quick to see what we end up finding.
A few moments later.
Ended up getting $9 worth, 3 for $1. So good deal on those. Got a whole bag here full. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The case ain't for sale, is it? Okay. I don't blame him. They're harder to come by, the smaller ones.
Yeah, we usually use it as a display.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Hard to beat 3 for $1.
Kid paint.
That's probably my
I'm starting to like them.
that's probably my favorite that I picked up was that 55 kid paint. Stand up coffin here for $600. No, $200. Take it back. You never know what you're gonna see or buy at the 127. Looks like she's about to pour down and storm like crazy up through there. Look at that. Did you see behind you? You see the sky behind you?
Yeah.
I hope we get back around before it pours.
Yeah, that's this one right here.
It's got me way up here.
Yep. That's gonna probably blow by.
No, it's looking Smith Wesson there. Looks like it's about to completely storm. Uh-oh. That'll wake you up. It's a cool rig. Go over here, come on, y'all. See how much you got on yourself. Y'all. $2.95, I bet. Good looking guns over here. See what kind of, got anything cool over here? Looks like somebody's into the fire trucks.
Trying to memorize all his stuff. My cousin might call those. Think something you like? Oh, you like the moose? Yeah.
What do? Push this button? Hey guys, look what I got! Hey, that's me. He's sticking through this. Hi, that's me. Hey, that's cool.
Get this bright red Fire Chief speaker hat when you buy Texaco's New Haviland Motor Oil or other quality Texaco products. $3.98 only at your Texaco dealers.
What about the fender?
The fender's 600. Yeah, and you can play them if you want.
I'm good.
How much is your Texaco Fire Chief hat?
Texaco Fire Chief hat.
Yeah.
He was asking $50.
50?
Yeah. We was at $28.70. We're asking on this. We're asking $7.50.
$50 on there. That's cool. Be cool to put with the Texaco truck up on the rafters. Lots of glassware in there. Pretty cool. Hand working tools. How much is this bad boy? Here's what we're needing, right? Think it's a little bit big? You can roll it anywhere and chop her up. I might have to sell that chipper and buy me a cutter. Because I think I can get, what do you figure, 250, 300 back out of my thing. How much you think? I can find one in 400, 500 usually. Okay. Yeah, it's about to storm. Looks like back through there. Maybe it'll push on through, but you never know. May do like it did on the other, just rain for a few minutes and then stop.
Well, we go down, we just go down.
I'm gonna be down there too.
Okay, I'll be down there too. Okay.
Oh, I like that. I like the old oil box is cool. Kickapoo and Hillbilly Brew. Pretty cool. Kick. More brands that ain't around anymore. Flintstone cups. Cool eagle.
We opened the door and it had trays full up. Really? It was cold. And I seen another one here on this yard cutter a few years ago, but I got rid of mine. But I thought it might have been a camper.
Yeah, it could have been.
Because you kind of set it up, but it had like little bars. And you sit on the bars, you could set it either way, but it had trays full of it. It was good. You sell all this old stuff?
Yeah, I sell quite a bit of it. I mean, it's not sold as well. Like I was telling them, I had a guy last year come like the first day of the official sale. He bought every one I had. He bought it all. Yep. Other than the coolers, he bought all the water stuff. I thought he might come back.
I don't see it all. I see them every now and then. I've seen a few this time, but you don't sit on the water. This is probably pretty cool. I got another cooler, and I can't think the name of it. It's the same color as this.
It's a little red chair. I don't know if it's 225 cool, but it's pretty cool.
And they're heavy.
They're real heavy.
I had one, I sold it in Springfield back in May. It didn't have the can opener in the thick, it was just the cooler.
Well, that's what the guy said, most of them gone.
Oh, we got 3 different ones. Those are cool. Oh, I like this one. 60 a piece. I hope it does. Be nice. Breeze feels pretty good though. Do what? I look for your Griswolds and your lodges, your old Griswolds and your skillets.
I had all that upper part. Oh, Lord. Yeah, paint hookers and everything else.
Look at that Ford Tractor's hat there. Sun Cat. Cool water skin. O'Brien's International right there too. I like that Ford Tractor, pretty cool.
Hey guys, black them bottom strap on that back string on that middle one. You probably have to put new buzzers on that side right there too. Keep stopping back and forth. Then they can quit again. Yeah. Don't be left open right there, I can tell you that. Not wide open.
Just like the one I got at the house. And oh, there's some grills here. How much are the grills?
That's the way the wind's blowing.
$100 a piece. That's the grills I'm looking for, but I don't want to pay $100 for them. Well, look at that old railroad with the marbles in it. Cool neons. Alright, this is the next stop. Guess we'll head on out. Woo, a lot of people. We'll call it a day, I believe now.
This program was made possible by viewers like you. Thank you.
And here's some more pickups from the 127. Right off the bat here we got this rug that come out of a factory. It says join the race for quality. Thought that would be cool to put out in the shop. Then of course I'm going to pick up a jack. It was $1, so I went and picked it up. Got a couple of taillights for an OBS Chevy truck for a couple bucks there. My mom found this 5 o'clock somewhere flag, so I'm going to hang it up in Florida. Right underneath it is a shoe rack. So went ahead and picked it up. Then right up here we've got a bobblehead of Scooby. Then right next to that we've got the 1-Up mushroom. Then we've got the strawberry shortcake here, which is really cool pickup. Then we've got a military flag. This is the CB's. I'll put a picture of it up here. It's a really cool flag. Then right next to it we've got a Busy Bee Fisher Price pool wooden toy here. I thought that was pretty cool. Then here on the end we've got a glass milk jug. This is a carrier for the milk jug, and I thought that was cool, so I picked it up. Then here we bought some VHS pieces. Now this one right here is not a VHS. This is a Betamax from Jailhouse Rock, and it's still sealed, and that's pretty cool. And then we've got a few VHSs here. We got NASCAR Winston Cup race. We got the Winston Cup underneath. Then we got a Rugrats, of course, How Did Grinch Stole Christmas, and the Wizard of Oz. Then we've got this tape here, which is pretty cool. I really like the way that this is, and I opened it up here, and we'll see it says, this is Walmart grand opening of June 21st, 1995.
Thank you for shopping at Walmart.
So I thought that would be kind of neat to see. So I'll have to check that out in the VCR. And I really like the cassette that it pulled into. And you notice there's a static cling here of the Jaguars behind there. I picked them up because those were from 1995, which would have been their inaugural year, I believe, right in that area. So I went and picked a couple of them up. Then we got a few more VHSs here. I've got a trilogy of the Star Wars, which is pretty cool. Then I've got the Godfather here on VHS, the full set. And then, of course, Smokey and the Bandit 1 and 2. I couldn't pass those up. And then I picked up this whole box here. It had a bunch of cassette tapes. And for $2, I wasn't going to pass them up. So we've got quite a few albums here. Got some Alabama. We got some Merle Haggard, Conway Twitty, Garth Brooks, Toby Keith, Ronnie Millsap there. And in this other side here, we got a Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, George Strait, Ann Murray, George Strait again, Neil Diamond. Got some Lifetimes, Ella Fitzgerald, you know, some holidays and stuff like that. And I got the case here. For $2, I couldn't pass it up. Then right behind here, I'm not sure what this is. I mean, some people may know what it is. It's some kind of cutout that you're supposed to take apart and cut it out to make a dragon. I'm not for sure on the date on this. Y'all may know more about it. If you do, leave it in the comments. But here you go. It's a Leaping Wizard Productions, made in the USA, designed in England. Not seen one of these. I just thought it was cool for a couple bucks, so I went ahead and picked it up. Then we'll go move over here. We've got a old vintage, this is Papa Smurf sitting on top of a mushroom pillow. I got me a shag orange pillow to go on top of my recliner in the basement. Then we'll go down here. We got a Elmo cake pan, and I didn't buy it for this side. I bought it because I thought that was cool on this side. You put a little screw up there and put it on the side of the wall, and I just thought it was really cool. So I picked it up for $1. We'll go on across here first. We've got the B Mine. This is Betty Boop on top of the 63 split window Corvette. And it's on a no fear tag here, which is pretty cool. And I think I picked it up for like 25 cents. I thought that was a cool little shirt. And then I picked up this Mad magazines here. There's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Now this one's sealed. It's got another magazine in the back, so I probably won't take it out. Here's another Mad magazine. And then here's a Sick magazine. So picked all those up, thought those were cool. Then Dad had went around and looked, and he found this poster here. Let me go ahead and roll it out and see if you can see this here. This is the Three Stooges beer. Let me see if I can get this out without tearing everything up. Three Stooges beer poster. I'll try to get a better picture of it so you can see it. He picked that up for $1. I thought it was really cool. So I'll put that back over here. Then I picked up this monkey here. I couldn't pass him up. He probably needs some batteries. I'll turn him back off now. Then right next to him we have these Crocs here. Well, he's still wanting to talk. Try to turn him off. There he goes. Then right next to him we got these Hot Wheel Crocs for kids. So I went ahead and picked those up. Then below that you can see this is a remote control crocodile. And I just thought it was really cool. Picked it up for $1. I had to have it. And of course we picked up some Hot Wheels here. They were 3 for $1. Most of these were. So I picked up the Lamborghini color changer. We got the flip out. We got the power command there. We got this awesome kid paint of the 55 Chevy. I thought that was awesome. So I couldn't pass it up. Of course, we've got our Corvette Fever there. You got the bus. Got another Corvette. You got the Turismo. You got the Teetotaler right there. And then we got, which is really cool, this Pizza Planet truck was in there. And of course, the Chevy Love. Got another Bone Shaker here. We got the 55 Gasser, another 55 Gasser. Of course, the Nissan. It's missing the motor, but be cool for somebody to customize. We'll do the Hot Wheels first. Then we got 4 of the T2 trucks, and then the other T2 truck right there. Of course, the Super Chrome Dodge van, couple of GTRs, couple of Ducks. I ain't going to pass those up. Then, of course, we've got the Spectra there that come from the Cellar Racers, and we've got the Jetsons mobile. Then this was probably my favorite find. This is not a Hot Wheel, but this is actually a Racing Champions. And this is a Trans Am, of course, and I couldn't pass him up. Then we got this Matchbox. It's really cool. This is also a Firebird. Then I'm not sure what this thing is. This is some kind of Spider car there made by Masto. And then I bought this, looks like a Corvette here. Of course, looks like it was going after the Dukes of Hazzard kind of theme. And this was on an old midget toy there. So that's pretty cool. Then we got a couple of these, I guess these are McDonald's toys here of Mater and Lightning McQueen. Then I got this Super Mobile here that's some kind of thing that you put your paperwork and stuff in. I thought that was cool. And also Daddy found this vintage Mickey Mouse wristwatch, and I thought that was pretty cool, so he picked that up. And that's some of the stuff we picked up at the 127. It's been a hot one out there today, as you can see. But if you like what you're seeing, please like, share, follow, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I'd appreciate it. If there's anything else you want to know more about or see more of, put it in the comments. I'll try to get it in one of the next ones. Also have a live every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. We talk about Hot Wheels, Diecast, toys, collectibles, real cars. It doesn't matter if you're into any of that. Put your notification bells on. You'll know when I go live. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I appreciate you coming back to see me, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Thank you. You know, right off the be in front of an old then I found this vintage clock watch here, 55 Chevy kid paint. I just thought, man, of course I dropped the stupid thing.
Don't worry, folks. After all, it's only a cartoon.